Classic Hot Rods return to the track for their second qualification heat of the evening here at Lochgelly Raceway for the Scottish Open final. Andy Stewart was your winner of heat number 1 in a tightly fought competition, and one of those trying to challenge for the lead was 17 Kenny Purdy. Kenny came off the worst as both Andy sought to go on the inside of John Watkins and Kenny went on the outside. The track was just not wide enough and Kenny came crashing over the bows of John Watkins. Both cars were damaged and Kenny failed to finish. And as to whether Mr. Purdy will be out for this second heat remains to be seen. It is, however, good to see that 42 Dean Kitchen is out, having been a non-finisher in heat number 1 tonight. And also 195 Adrian Boyle is out in his green and black Escort. Again, he was a non-finisher in the first heat of the evening. Treble 3, Lee Wood, out on track with his distinctive HB Viva with that snarling exhaust. There is Mr. Kenny Purdy. Kenny at the back. You will see what damage there is on that 17 car very shortly. But as we explained from the start of heat number 1, this time for heat number 2 it is a reverse grid. So those that started at the back in heat 1 now start at the front in heat 2. And we will see how many have survived from the heat 1 competition to take part in this second heat. Well, we can see that 195 Adrian Boyle is your pole position starter. 63 John Watkins was due to start alongside, but of course is not present. 333 Lee Wood on inside row 2. 25 Trevor Cusack outside row 2. You can also see out there 72 Gary Goodswin and 42 the aforementioned Dean Kitchen. 43 from Ireland is Damien Corrigan. 210 Hugh Weaver. 232 Brett Snedden. And then as the field closes up, there we can see 17 Kenny Purdy and 198 Andy Stewart. 57 Mike Oliver again starting at the back in his Z-Tech powered Zumbeam. So just 11 cars out for the second heat, unfortunately. Clive Richardson, not one of those on the grid. As we get ready for the fourth lap. It's the Irishman, 195 Adrian Boyle, who takes him off on the wall. Warm-up laps having been completed, and receiving the instructions through their receivers, the steward of the meeting, Graham Alexander, brings them back to order. For the second time of asking, it will be a rolling lap start, and there's the pace car at the head of affairs. Points accumulated from heats 1 and 2 will determine the grid for tonight's Scottish Open final here at Lochgelly Raceway. 20 racing laps to come ahead. On this tight little track in Fife, yellow flags held aloft, and this bright evening sunshine here in East Scotland. cars contrasting brightly against the red and yellow barriers here at this tight little oval. So getting ready with the start now. Adrian Boyle on row 1. Clear away and we go racing. Oh, and Jimmy Weaver nearly spins, but we're away clean, thank goodness. Adrian Boyle under pressure straight away from Lee Wood, and the man from Cambridgeshire goes through to take the lead. He's swiftly followed by 25 Trevor Cusack into turn 1. 72 Gary Goodswin in his Mark II Escort now moves into third. Adrian Boyle goes wide again. 42 Dean Kitchen moving through under pressure from 210 Hugh Weaver. Further back, Eddie Purdy really on a charge now to try and get some points to get a decent grid in this final, having been a nil score in heat number 1. Mike Oliver there in his Sunbeam, so we scan ahead and around to catch up with the leaders, and they're battling for the lead. We can see 333 Lee Wood with 72 Gary Goodswin looking for the dive on his inside. 25 Trevor Cusack in third, going to lap the sick engine of 42 Dean Kitchen. So Wood through again. Gary Goodswin all over him like a rash at the top 4. Battling closely for this lead. Lee Wood still there. Past the 195 car of Adrian Boyle, and they do both so cleanly with 4 laps remaining. It's treble 3 from 72, 210, 198 and 17. 172 Gary Goodsman, who came in second, and 210 Hugh Weaver in third. Your fourth place finisher being 198 Andy Stewart, and fifth 17 Kenny Purdy. Congratulations to Lee.